Anything hard over 12 reps burns like a mother effer. How'd you get your bottle back?
I got mine.
Oh, yours came? Just as shitty as mine? What was he gonna talk about?
Give me a mystery stack.
Giving you a mystery stack.
Tell everyone why you're conflicted today. And do it.
No. What is up, YouTube? It's leg day, it's rainy, we're lazy, we're tired. Rainy days make me extra tired, but we're throwing down some pre-workout. Kelvin's got this scum bottle, this little measly little bottle here, but throwing down some pre-workout. I wanted to briefly talk on, I did that video talking about my cycle and I was doing blood work right around then. I got my blood work back and it was actually all pretty good. And I wanted to talk about two things on it that were not a concern, but I mean a concern but not a big one. One, my hematocrit hemoglobin was super high, it's my red blood cell count. When that's super high, can become from dehydration, whatever stuff it can come from, but it's important to take note of it because it can lead to high blood pressure. And as someone with kidney problems in the past and affected by my autoimmune, I really want to monitor that. So something that you can do to help that when they're high is donate blood, dump blood, whatever. I went to Revive clinic side and I dumped some blood out. And I've also been taking Revive blood pressure, which has a specific ingredient in it called nattokinase. I might be saying that wrong, but this is something that can help if your blood's too high in hematocrit, hemoglobin. It can get kind of thicker blood pressure, and this can help thin your blood, but not too thin or it's unhealthy. Just keep your blood pressure at a healthy level. Also, my cholesterol was in a good range, but my HDL was a little bit low. It was just under the low side, which is better than having high LDL. But that's when I'm taking lipid. So I take Revive lipid for that. It's at my office right now, sitting on my desk, because there's 7 pills you have to take and I was taking at work. But that has bergamot in it. It's one of the main ingredients. You can also just get bergamot, and that can help balance your cholesterol levels where you need them to be. So it can bring up your HDL to a healthy level, bring down your LDL if it's too high. But I don't need to bring down mine, so I'm just taking that right now to help with that. A few things like that. Another thing that can help with your blood, if your hematocrit's always high, is inositol, IP6, something else that can help. But this is stuff for you guys to look into. The point is, the reason it's important to get your blood work done and take care of your health, do your checkups and shit, so you know what to do. It's not a big deal to go donate blood and take some blood pressure meds and stuff for me, like right now. And my blood pressure wasn't even high. I have a blood pressure cuff here. It was like 125/82 of the average. I did it 5 times. So it's still good, but if I hadn't monitored that, I wouldn't have known my hematocrit was high and I wouldn't have known I need to dump blood. If I didn't know my HDL was low, I wouldn't have been taking lipid and bergamot. So it's good to just know simple fixes and be on top of your shit, stay healthy, because we want to live long and be good shit. So yeah, that's my spiel for this. Revive MD, use code CBUM. There's like a million products on here. You do not need to take every product, just take what you think you need. I figured out what I needed. Also, but people, like something everyone can benefit, omegas, K2D3, the goat supplements, lots of omegas. But yeah, so if you shop reviveseps.com, use code CBUM. But other than that, it's leg day. I'm gonna get jacked up on some pre-workout, caffeine, headed away this weekend, so I'm trying to get a good workout in right now. And should I squat, hack squat, or Smith machine squat?
Front squat.
Front squat. Calvin thinks he can front squat more than me, and it's not true. One day, we'll see. Not today though. Maybe one day we'll have a front squat off. I don't know. I'll decide when we get to the gym and see how broken I am, but we'll see you guys there. Leg day, beautiful leg day. I need to warm up while I'm warming up. But my warm-ups take a long time. I do some knees, quad extensions, stretch my hips a bit, listen to the men yelling in the gym, adductors, and then wait till I don't feel broken. My hips have been so tight lately, I gotta start fucking doing mobility shit because I've been broken. But leg day, decided I'm not doing free weight squats because my shoulders can't go far behind my back, so we're gonna be doing Smith machine squats, quad extensions, and then walking lunges. Calvin's gonna do 150s. Why do you always have to film me doing this?
What do you mean? Don't you work out?
Bro, I'll literally see like a 110-pound little girl get off this machine, and I'll get on it and I can't even move the weight she's moving. It's kind of sad. Oh my god. But I'm warming up with a huge stretch in my quad right now. I'm not gonna work like this because it'll hurt my knee, but in a warm up, I'm getting like a really big stretch and a full contraction through it just to get like the full length of my quad actually warmed up right now and activated. But my working set, I'm gonna move the pad a little bit more forward, less range of motion, but less stress on my knees as well, so I don't wanna fuck my knees up. Beautiful drop set. I up my calories again, and I feel like the fatigue hits me the first week, and I just gotta battle through it. It's hard to breathe, so I'm doing Smith squats today. It's just what I've been doing consistently. Apologies to anyone else at the gym. It was not my fault, it was Nick Loft's fault. The fucking Smith machine is literally bent. The bar, I can see such a big bend in it right now. I promise it's not my fault though. It would never be me. Nick Loft, he's the guy who breaks everything in here. But yeah, so Smith squats, heavy. I might do 5 1/4. Feels good, maybe I'll do 6. But I'm playing it by ear right now because I haven't pushed these in a few weeks, so we'll see. I mean, this is a lot. I was gonna say Florida's the reason that I always find it hard to breathe because of the humidity, but just whenever my off season. But I'm obsessed with proper breathing technique, and I'm trying to apply it better in my training. It's hard as fuck. But in between sets, if you're someone like me who, when you try and take a deep breath, you feel like you're just not getting enough air in. The right way of breathing, essentially, to get in enough oxygen as efficiently as possible, breathe through your nose, fill your belly up first, almost 100%, but maybe not quite. like one breath like in your belly and then pull extra up into your chest like. So belly and then up into your chest, 2 separate breathing movements, and you can just feel your lungs expand like as much as they possibly can. And it's supposed to be one of the most efficient ways of catching your breath, fully oxygenating your body and getting ready to do another set. Not actually for bodybuilding, it's just for breathing, but the more oxygen you have, the more energy you have, the harder you can push through a set, the stronger you are. So breathing, very crucial to training. Yeah, so that's why you try and see me sometimes you breathe so hard at the top of one rep, and then I try and keep that breath through the rep and let it out at the end or at the top rep of the other one. So just try and be more conscious of your breathing and it will improve your lift over time, I promise. Felt very heavy, but I don't feel broken. So we're gonna push a little heavier, not be a bitch. There's those moments where I feel that and I'm like, the last set I did felt the same as that set. And normally I would stay at 5 plates, but time not be a skinny bitch. I'm gonna push through it, see if I can maybe get 6 reps at 5 1/4, and then back off set from there. Thought I lost another knee sleeve. I still haven't gotten a matching set of knee sleeves, but I at least have 2. Still very lightheaded. See, those are those sets where you're just like, this is gonna be heavy, I'm gonna be weak, and you need to be like, look bitch, take it easy, do it. Don't think about it. It felt pretty good, not gonna lie. So next week, we do 6 plates for the same amount of reps, hopefully. Shouldn't say that on tape or else I have to. Found out I grind my teeth when I do this, and I actually chip my tooth. There's a crack in my molar right now, so I don't want to be that loser training with a mouth guard, but I also don't want to lose my teeth. Holy shit.
That's what veneers are for.
What?
That's what veneers are for.
I'll crack the veneer.
Then get new ones.
I thought about it, but they have to fucking file your teeth down. It's like an 8-hour procedure when you're awake. I can't keep my mouth open that long. No homo.
How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. Catching my breath. Breathing through my nose.
Take the biggest breath in the world.
What?
Take the biggest breath in the world right now. Water polo athlete.
That's a water polo athlete?
I don't know, I feel like
The lung capacity of, I had the fucking, the
you
school.
should measure your VO2 max.
It'd be horrible right now. What I could do was a lot of laps underwater at the pool. feel like it's really fucking quiet here right now. All right, third movement, second press movement. Doing this hip press, leg press, whatever you want to call this. There's too many people over there on the turf doing lunges, and I like avoiding people. And my lower back right now is feeling it a little more from the squats than I would like. So this is something that allows you to load your quads pretty much fully, especially when doing one leg at a time to really focus on it. But you can load your quads with like no tension on your lower back, obviously because you're seated with the back support. So I'm going to be doing 2 sets here, one leg at a time. Keep the balance in my legs, and yeah, go from there.
Jesus.
What?
I didn't know it was gonna come out that far.
Heavy fucking machine. Wow, this is a humbling machine. Things burn. I used to never like sissy squats because I didn't know how to properly do them, and I still might not be doing them optimally, but when you lean back a little bit more and you let your shin push against the front pad and you're falling back, and the thing that's pulling you forward isn't your abs or anything, you're just flexing your quads to like sissy squat yourself forward. I don't know if that makes sense. If I just lean a little further back so that I'm pulling myself forward with my quads, it gets a pretty nasty burn.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I have to sing over the music so it doesn't get copyrighted. Or like keep saying something. Cheese, box.
Is that how it works?
Cheese, box.
What are you looking at? Uneven knee sleeves? It's called aesthetics.
I'm trying to look at your calves, but they're hiding.
My lack thereof, they're not bad. It needs a little work. The trick is not having them disappear when you're prepping. That's the hard part. And it usually just comes from not training like a little biatch when you're in prep and training with a caloric deficit. So, not letting that happen this year. Anything hard over 12 reps burns like a mother effer.
Oh! Damn it, I was trying to get a thumbnail.
Alright, so that's a wrap on today's leg day. Call it a success. My legs are cramping and they almost buckled on me walking out. So it feels good. But announcement, July 4th we're having a big raw nutrition sale. July 4th? July 2nd? It's starting on July 2nd, but it's a July 4th sale. Buy one, get one, 50% off on select products and a bunch of dope new merch. So we have the shirt Calvin's wearing. I wore it in an Instagram post the other day. We have these jerseys, which are super dope. We got a sick video coming out showing them. We have some koozies, which are like a little beer holder thing extra. And hats. Like blue hat with a white R on it. So a bunch of cool shit. Buy one, get one 50% off. July 2nd to July 4th, I think it's the sale. Because go America, sort in America. But yeah, so it's going live this weekend. You'll see it on my Instagram. I think it's going live at 12 o'clock on Saturday, if that's what we normally do. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Random note, I'm looking at my car. I got a letter from Nissan, and this is just something to share because it's absolutely absurd. I bought this a year ago, almost exactly. I think it's just a year ago, for $80,000 American USD. And I just got a letter in the mail from Nissan saying that they wanted to buy it back from me, or buy it from me for 110. That's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard. I don't know when cars... What's up? I'll be waiting. But yeah, fucking craziness. When do cars ever go up in value? I don't know how that's possible, but it's tempting me to sell my GTR because it's just a car at the end of the day. Which reminds me of a quote. I'm going on a full fucking random tangent right now here. I heard this quote, Stoics, says, don't attach yourself to things that you own, for they're easily lost and broken. I don't actually know the rest of that quote, but it's something along the concept of not attaching yourself to material items and shit. And right now in my life, with a lot of shit going on around a lot of people, the money, business, and all this shit, I'm really trying to like keep myself at a grounded pace of being like, it's a car, you can afford stuff, you don't need it, all this shit, because you can kind of go down a rabbit hole and become obsessed and think you're finding joy in like material items, and that's stuff that you can lose, and it creates anxiety, it creates pain of losing it, when you shouldn't give a fuck if you lose a car, because before you had it, you didn't give a fuck you had it. So it's just like being aware of all that in the moment is something I'm working on, because I think that's something that's very important to me. And on that flip side, it's still very normal and okay to have like material goals that you're chasing after, because you know you want a car, so you're going to work hard and earn that car. The underlying message is to not be too attached to it. I think that's something that a lot of influencers right now push. They just like have a coupon code and they're buying Rolexes, AP watches, fucking Lamborghinis and all this shit, and you're just like, that's what I want. But these guys are like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about them because I don't know, but you don't know if they're actually happy or not, and those, if they are, realistically it's not the cars and the watches and the money that's making them happy. So I really want to push and stress on you to have those goals, and that you will learn, hopefully at some age, that it's the pursuit and the effort and getting lost in the journey that I've spoken about as you're chasing after things that truly brings happiness and fulfillment. You're working hard and finding growth in life. That is where we find passion and fulfillment. I don't even want to use the word happiness because that word's kind of bullshit. I don't even know what it means. But yeah, long story short, don't be attached to cars. Work on stuff that makes you excited to work on, passionate about, get lost in the journey. And if you do buy nice things, which you absolutely should, you work hard, you deserve them, do not attach yourself to them too much. But yeah, that's my message. Being a fucking father today, I'm really showing my age. But the wrap on today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys later.